Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Señoras y señores, live! It's time!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you're enjoying your evening. We are live in the Action Lab, your premier sports and entertainment talk show on the internet, and it ain't close. We are here joining you. My name is Chris. This is Scotty. We are your hosts with the most, and we definitely have the most for you tonight because we have some special plans for you guys that we've been cooking up. and we can't wait to share it with you here in a moment. But what's up, Scotty? How we doing? How you feeling?
What's going on? That was a good intro, Chris. Did you practice that?
Yeah, let's go. That was spicy.
Bringing the energy.
I'm bringing it today. We are going to bring the energy all fucking night long. We're going to do it.
Oh my, excuse me.
Oh,
That's what happens when you rip 3 shots before the show. No, I did not. I did not.
Part of me's like,
Hey.
did ya?
I did not. I wanted to. I just settled for a nice little seltzy here. That's all we're doing. So we're going to have a good time with you guys tonight. What's up, everybody in the chat? We got Riley joining us early on. We got Medic. How we doing? Hey, boys. Much love. Golden State Warriors playing the stink tonight. Playing like stink tonight. But I got my sweatshirt from you guys. Hey, how's the sweatshirt? How's it looking? Does it look like this? Does it look like this bad boy here? I wanted to autograph it, but they didn't let me before I sent it out. So, you won't be able to get the value on eBay.
I was going to say we didn't want it to lose value.
What's up, D. Cola? How we doing, guys? What's up? We are live coming at you. We have a fun show tonight. We are going to, and I kind of want to get this announcement. We're going to get tons of announcements out, but we're going to do something a little special tonight. And something that we haven't done really in a long time, but then something that we're going to probably be doing more of as we move forward. And that has to do with playback.tv. Now, we've been doing some things with Playback. It's been around for a little bit. And if you don't know, it is something that we can do to share game watch parties with you guys, where you guys can actually watch the game. It's not just, a screen with a couple embeds and everything else. It's the actual game, and we can talk and chat and react all at once with you guys while watching the live telecast. That is what we're going to be doing tonight with Minnesota and LA in hopes that Minnesota crushes LA's dreams in making it any further in the NBA playoffs. So
we should be pretty impartial.
Yeah.
On that
pretty impartial. Yes. So that means there's going to be some moving parts with this. We are going to watch the first half here with you on Twitch. Then at halftime, we're going to send all of you guys over. Shendin.
Yeah, I caught that too.
We're going to send all of you guys over.
I think you had those 3 rips.
I think I did have maybe I should go have like legit 3 rips and maybe it'll clear things up. Laker Nation in the house as Bongfoot. Well, we're going to be seeing what Laker Nation looks like tonight with the Minnesota LA Game 5. So
Laker Nation might be sad.
Yeah,
after
it might.
Maybe not. I actually think LA wins tonight.
It's going to be, they're favored. They're heavily favored. So they are at home. They have, we'll bring up the lines here in a second. But at halftime, we want all of you guys to follow us over to playback.tv. Now, Rec is in the chat. He's going to be helping you guys get organized and situated over on Playback. There is a link, playback.tv/ActionLab Sports. That's going to be !live in our chat bot notifications. Hey, don't say anything at all. We'll get to
say something bad about officiating.
Where are we at? Officiating in general. It takes way
are blind
across any sport.
Any sport. Replays take way too long. Figure it out. Oh wait, we had to say something. Do we got to say something nice?
Oh, is it positive?
Wait, don't say.
No. That's say something negative.
Oh, say something negative. Yeah.
I would thank goodness. I was like, I gotta say something positive.
Officials extend games way too long. Figure your shit out.
Yeah, I hate the last. I mean, it's worse in some sports, and then there's just no consistency game to game, or even quarter to quarter, or period to period. At times with what they decide to call versus not call. And I feel like they guess half the time. They just think they saw contact, so they're like, there must have been contact there. LeBron can't possibly miss a layup by 4 feet. You know? Guess what? He can.
Did you see? I don't know if you saw, Chris, in the Mets game last week against the Nationals. There's a triple play that should not have been a triple play because the umpires missed it and they couldn't review it
Why can't they review it?
against the rules for that particular play.
What? You can't review an out?
They didn't know if it hit the ground or not, which is unreviewable.
Oh, I did see that play. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I was getting the Laker game up here
Chris
for us.
hasn't been listening for the last 2 minutes at least.
No. Yeah, I've been I've been listening to a
Typical.
damn word you've been saying.
Typical.
So we are live though. We have the first part of the game. So guys, we have, for all you guys who are used to this way of watching, we're going to test something out tonight. We're going to watch it this way and we're going to watch it the playback way. And we're going to see what you guys enjoy better. So this is going to be a super important thing. Go !live, create an account for playback.tv because we will be watching the remainder of the second half on playback.tv where you can actually watch with us. So,
Or just all of the second half.
Yeah,
All
Chris
of
is
it.
struggling with English today.
Yeah.
Sounds like me.
I
Yeah.
don't know what the remainder of the second half means. We're switching at halftime.
We're switching to halftime. That's right. So there you go. I'm pulling up the game right now. So we're watching old school where we can everyone's watching on your own screens, and we're just gonna sync up and make sure we're all good and keeping tabs on where the game's at, and we'll do some play-by-play here and there. We'll actually just talk about basketball and the playoffs. We'll talk about whatever you guys want while we're watching this game.
What?
And
Why wouldn't we just talk about Jamal Murray all night?
Jamal Murray, playoff Jamal, has been waking up for the Nuggets, at least. Been crushing. Actually, he's been having a good series overall. He started out slow, but he's been having a pretty good series generally. So, yeah, Nuggets got a massive win last night, and they almost did it to me, Scotty, and I was waiting for it. The Nuggets game last night where they had that 22-point lead early on in the series, right? And then they melted that away, and it was way, way close at the end and gave you a heart attack, gave me a heart attack.
In game 4, yeah.
I knew it was going to do the same thing, but it got, I think they were up by like 22.
It was 22 again.
And then they got as close as 8. And then the Nuggets just kind of went crazy at the end and closed them out, which is what I expect to happen in those types of games. So I feel like the Nuggets figured out the Clippers. And guess what? Playoff James Harden has finally arrived. And I'll take it.
He was a no-show last night.
James Harden.
No-show, but the story was we just lit them up. I mean, the number one defense over the last month and a half of the year just got smoked last night. It helps that we're making a lot of threes, but we just absolutely annihilated them on that end.
Well, James Harden, and I saw this stat somewhere. James Harden not only had more turnovers than field goals made. But that's the case for his last, I think 30-some games in the playoffs. He has more turnovers than field goals made. And it's just it was something like that. And your boy Nick Wright threw it out there. It was a crazy stat.
He's over his last 30 playoff games combined. He has more turnovers than field goals made. I'll have to check.
No, it was
seems zero chance.
Maybe it was something outrageous. I don't know. It's something crazy. So I can look that up later. Anyway,
You know who probably did that last night for the Nuggets, to be honest, to be fair? Jokic probably had more turnovers than field goals made last night.
Jokic.
And that's not to say he had a bad game. He didn't put up a lot of points. What did he have, like 13 or something? He had 2 in the second half, Chris. We put up 130, and Jokic had like 13. So crazy.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Jokic had a very pedestrian game for his standards. I mean, and go figure, it's still a triple double, which is wild to me. So it's still kind of crazy that even given the circumstances, that's how crazy Jamal went last night. But you were getting good buckets from Eric Gordon had his moments. You had Michael Porter Jr. was hitting shots here and there, given his circumstances of being
Russ
had a couple.
Russ had a big game last night.
Yeah, I mean, that was probably the best team effort game that we've had from the Denver Nuggets in the playoffs, and even before the playoffs, when you were trying to find your way and trying to figure things out when it came to the, losing your coach and that whole losing streak. They weren't playing very good basketball, but it was one of the best team efforts I've seen across the board. So
breaking news.
Don't. I know what you're gonna say, Rex. Shut up.
We have a new elimination. 3 of the 4 Eastern Conference games have been decided in hockey.
Series, but yes.
Yeah, 3 of the 4 series.
What are you doing your best Chris impersonation here?
Yes. The Tampa Bay Lightning fall 6-3 to the Florida Panthers and lose the series in 5.
I think that game 5 just must have crushed their souls. Just a couple minutes away from taking a 3-2 series lead. No, I guess that would have tied it at 2. I can't count. It was game 4. That crushed their souls, and somehow, Chris, the hockey experts that we are, one of our Stanley Cup participants is eliminated, and the other is on the brink. Is on the brink of elimination. But they won't be. Don't panic.
It's all right. We're still in it. We're still in it.
Avs are minus 185 at home for tomorrow.
Yeah. Avs will take care of business at home, and then
Jets have a 2-1 lead over the Blues.
I want to get to the chat because there's a lot of stuff flowing in through the chat that I want to get to here, and then we're gonna tell everyone that we're gonna be going to playback.tv at halftime of this game because we want to watch the game live with you guys, and we have the ability to do that over on playback.tv. But Medusa, welcome back. McDuggets, everybody. Medusa, Benny said it's better if the Lakers win because Minnesota's built to kill Denver, basically.
It's true. I can't cheer for LeBron. I just can't do it. But
Storcher says the Avs are done.
No, they're not, Storchio. Don't overreact.
Storchio.
There were a lot of bad breaks that occurred in Game 5. Like the Avs didn't play well, but those first 2 goals were garbage. And then when they had their 5th goal, they had 5 goals on 17 shots, Chris. Like, I don't think that's going to happen again.
Well, the goals the goals that the Avs gave up, those first couple were wildly they were such random goals. They were so that's not a normal thing. Like the goal, the puck going through the side of the.
I'm not certain it just didn't go through the side netting.
It was strange.
I don't know where it went through.
It probably hit off the goalie's ass and bounced in. I've watched the replay many times. I'm like, that puck, I don't know how it ends in the back of the net. I really don't. And then you have the second one that goes 50 feet up, and the goalie has no idea where it is.
Hits off his back and goes in the net. Stupid, but
don't talk about my abs like that, says Medusa.
Oh, I'm overreacting. I need to talk off the ledge. We will win Game 6. I still think the Avs have been the better team in this series.
Oh, they've absolutely been the better team, and I mean they've led a majority of the series overall.
Watching the first period, they were down 2-0, and I thought we played better than them in the first period. But they were down 2-0.
Yeah,
and that's the way it works in hockey sometimes.
By the way, going back to that James Harden, I found it. He had more turnovers than made field goals last night. That has happened to him 26 times in a playoff game in his career. So not straight, but it has happened to him 26 times in a playoff game.
Especially because a lot of times he doesn't go very deep in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Speaking of not going deep, Lakers in 5. They're going to be chilling with Shannon Sharp after this game, potentially.
Oh.
I mean,
Shannon's a Lakers fan. What? They're going to party it up with Shannon.
Party with Shannon. Shot out of a cannon.
You can
Something.
see some frustration already with the Lakers. I think they're frustrated. I think. Well, and you saw with their coach. Did you see JJ walk out of his presser today?
Yeah.
And I didn't even think the question was that egregious. Basically, it was just a guy being like, "Hey," he didn't sub anybody out in the second half of the last game of Game 4. And this guy was just like, "Hey, are you gonna, pay a little or try and use more of your bench, in the fourth quarter, or maybe lean on one of your assistants to kind of give input on that?" And he lost his mind and was offended and left the presser. So he's clearly feeling the pressure because, JJ comes in, everyone's praising how good he is. If they lose tonight, guess what? They won the same amount of playoff games as last year.
1, 2, 3, Cancun. They need a big dude. They need a big guy. And that's their number one off-season strategy. That's their number one off-season goal where are you going
to get that, Chris?
I don't know.
It's not like they have cap space.
No, they're going to be in a weird spot.
Big guy's going to have to want to play for free, or they're going to have to do a trade. But then what are you giving up? You don't have a lot to give up. Bronny, you can't trade Bronny. That's not allowed. Not that any other team would want him, but it's still not allowed.
Didn't they have a big? Oh, right.
Yeah. They did. They did have a big.
Roger.
Yeah, they kind of.
LeBron shipped him off to get Luka.
It's just so funny, man.
Didn't know about it.
It's so funny how many players get shipped off from LeBron that end up being pretty good players across their careers in other cities. I remember they had Brandon Ingram, they had Julius Randle, they had you could say Lonzo Ball's been injured, but he had his moments before he got hurt where he was playing some decent basketball. They shipped out so many solid players. LeBron, the GM, ain't it. I'll tell you, he's not that guy.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You just not figured that out.
No, I've known it. I've known it for a while. It's just, the way he controls way too much. Let's just put it that way. So don't hire him. Jordan figured that out the hard way too when he got into managing a team.
Didn't go great for him. That's true. That is true.
Lakers all the way, win or lose. We get.
Oh, you're gonna get Joker Giannis. Got it. Got it.
Interesting. You have a better chance of Giannis than Jokic. I'll tell you that. But
they don't have a chance at either.
Giannis is gone though. I just have a feeling Giannis he's gone. I called it before the season.
What's he? They're in full rebuild mode at this point.
Yeah.
Full rebuild. Dame's not playing next year.
Dame might be done for. How old is Dame?
He says he's not. He says he doesn't want to go out like that. So he says he's going to do everything he can to play again. But even if he does come back, at that age, coming off a torn Achilles, ugh.
Damian Lillard, he's 34. He's 34 years old this year. And so he's going to miss all of next year, 35. So he'll come back when he's 36, right? So you're losing a lot of time for a player that, let's be honest, he's been good, but he's not the same Damian Lillard that he was back in Portland when he was just literally hitting Dame time every single night and it was going crazy. I don't think you're getting that same Damian Lillard. The Bucks didn't necessarily have that same Damian Lillard consistently. So yeah, it's going to be, is he going to be happy there even when he comes back? Yeah, it's
Sorry, LeBron just got embarrassed at the rim, and I can't believe they actually didn't blow the whistle.
Minnesota early lead, 18-9, 5:48 left in the first quarter.
How come Austin Reeves it can't hit a thing to save his life? If he was playing the Nuggets, he would just pull up at half court and make everything. Make
Woo!
that 21 to
Jaden.
9.
Oh, that's or Alexander Walker.
Nikhil.
Nikhil. Nikhil Alexander Walker. But man, I want one of those guys to come to Denver. Can we just a player like them, like Nikhil Walker Alexander, Jaden McDaniels, that type of player that can just, play solid defense, stick that kind of player around Jokic. That's I'm jealous. That's the one thing that I do think the Nuggets need next year.
They call an offensive foul here on Reeves on a hoop at the bucket.
Was it the arm?
He extends his arm out.
It was the arm?
DiVincenzo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Poor DiVincenzo. He's not able to he misses I think some of his Villanova teammates,
Sure.
I think there's a little bit of sadness there.
But that team's fighting.
Man, if you think about it, that crazy call at the end of not the last game, the game before,
game 4.
Game 4, if that goes a different direction, Detroit's in a great position and they're digging themselves out and it's going to be an uphill battle for them. But can you imagine if Detroit upset New York and how after New York made all of those offseason moves, the Julius Randle cat trade, after you get nice little lob there for the Lakers trying to climb back in, down 10. Luka.
Does Luka? Who's got the? They only have 11 points with 4 minutes to go in the first, but Luka 0 for 3. LeBron hasn't scored. Yikes.
Yeah, it's you need your best players to show up. Honestly, Luka, blocked. Naz Reed coming. And he smokes the layup. It's okay. They wanted a 3 anyway. Oh, no, he smoked that too.
Another one.
Yeah, smoking shots here, wide open. I feel like Reeves has been the best player for the Lakers, which when you have a LeBron and Luka on your squad, if Reeves is your best dude, you're in trouble.
He was voted 5th most improved player in the league this year, Chris.
Yeah, 5th.
There was a Nugget in the top 5, which is pretty obvious who that would be. Nikola Jokic.
Yeah. Oh, look, they added Jamal Murray back into the New Balance commercial because he put up a 40 spot last night. Oh, interesting.
To be clear, Chris, it was not Nikola Jokic. He was not one of the most improved players. He wasn't voted for that.
Well, he should have been. He should have been in the running considering he's got an MVP caliber season that's not going to win him an MVP, and it was the best season he's ever had.
Sure.
He improved.
You can't give a 3-time MVP the most improved player of the year award, Chris. Get out of here. Gosh, man.
This rules.
It's Christian Brown was finished 4th on that. All right.
Gosh, Christian Brown's a baller too. Yep, Christian Brown.
Love me. Big 3 to close out the 3rd.
He's a baller. Keep that guy around. He's gonna be for sure a starter. I'm trying to figure out if he can ever reach a ceiling where he can make it to an all-star game. I don't know if he can. That's a little. The West is so stacked. The West is so stacked.
And he's not really a guy that creates his own 11.
No.
He's more off, a pass or a cut or fast break, things like that. He's more an energy guy. He's not really an all-star type, but he's a guy you want on your team.
Yeah. 1,000%.
Giannis a buck next year?
No.
I don't know why he would want to be there, and frankly, the only reason the Bucks would want to keep him is if they're just worried about trading their star and how the fans will react to that after seeing Luka. But like, even their fans should just know, like, they're in a full-on rebuild.
I mean, they've been bounced out of the first round. What is this? The third year in a row, and they haven't been able to build a team around Giannis. Giannis has already been on the hot seat, like himself, on trying to figure out whether or not. I mean, he's like those weird messages in the off season, like, "Hey, if they don't put the right team around me, it's a possibility I might not be around." He's hinted at it plenty of times, and after this, I mean, you could only take shit from Tyrese Halliburton's dad so much before you're like, screw this, I need something new. You're getting people's dads calling you out on the court.
I also think
like
Hallie's dad should just sit down, dude. What are you doing? What are you out there talking shit for? Get out of here.
What's up with all the dads in the NBA? You got Ja Morant's dad. You got you got Halliburton's dad. I mean, all these.
Ja Morant's dad? I can't believe that. It seems like he comes from such a great family.
I don't know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. All the dads trying to get in there, man. Like, these are big dudes. You're going out there, you're half their size talking shit. Like,
now, when my son's in the league, I'll start talking shit. So I'm just, but I got to.
Outside NBA?
He just needs to grow a few more feet. We'll be good.
Do you got Dion?
He's got time.
Dion, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we saw what that dad's influence caused it, potentially a player to drop a little in the draft.
Yeah. Poor Shador. Well, we covered Shador a ton. I still got to upload a bunch of our clips from that show.
Oh, LeBron with a bad turnover. Dude's trash. Trash.
How we doing, everybody? Joker, we letting the Lakers off the hook.
I mean, and here's the thing. They trade for Luka. They start playing well down the stretch. Everyone's like, oh, this Lakers team is unstoppable. You got Luka and LeBron. And oh my goodness, they're a legit title contender. They're going to win it all. If they get bounced tonight, guess what the storyline will be? It'll be, well, but LeBron's 40, so like it's not his fault. They don't have enough pieces around him. It's never LeBron's fault, Chris. Never LeBron's fault when they lose. It'll be JJ Redick's fault. It'll be everyone else's fault.
It was previously Darvin Ham's fault. It was previously, I mean, you could go through all the coaches. You can go through, it was Westbrook's fault when he was there, right? Westbrook was taking a lot of heat. Oh, Braun he got bailed out by the referees there with Gobert getting the swat, but I think he might have got him. Let's see.
Canada, are the Nuggets lucky to be up 3-2? Of course not. I mean, what do you think?
No.
Say? But no.
Nuggets are not lucky to be up 3-2.
The last two games, they've been up 22 points in the fourth quarter. Now, they let them back into the game in both. One more than the other. But they've been the better team clearly the last two games. Games 1 and 2 were tight. Obviously, game 3 was ugly. That was the one shitty game for the Nuggets, but yeah, I don't think they're lucky to be up 3-2.
There's a psychological aspect, I think, that goes into this, right? Because the Nuggets, when they go into a series, they try to figure you out. And once they do, I mean, Jokic he's a player coach. He's a coach on the court. He sees things. He knows how to draw plays. He knows how to coach the players on the court. Once they figure out your game plan and you see him over a 7-game series 3 or 4 times in a row, and you see the plays that they're running and you understand how to slow a team down by throwing some guys at Harden and making him uncomfortable, throwing double teams at Kawhi and making sure he doesn't know how to get the ball out of his hands the way he needs to because he's not great playmaking out of a double team. Like, once you figure those things out, and then you have that confidence of like, yeah, we can beat this team. We're better than this team. You're not scared of them anymore. And you just are able to just dominate them for the rest. The first couple games were feel out games. You see some things, a couple things that the Clippers try to throw at you. And the Nuggets are a smart veteran team that know how to figure those things out. So, do I think they're lucky? No. I think that they are a better team.
Now close them out tomorrow. I'm hoping this is like a Phoenix from a couple years ago, Chris, where that series was tied 2-2. Nuggets get game 5 and then go back to Phoenix for game 6 and just blow them out.
Yeah.
Crush their soul. I would like that. That would make me a lot more comfortable, especially since the Nuggets and Avs are playing at the same time tomorrow night.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's part of me is like, do I go somewhere to watch both of them at the same time? Because that's always it's too hard to watch pinball here in the Laker game. And LeBron finishes at the rim. 29-17. Lakers trying to claw their way back. Giving up already 29, maybe more. Nope. 3-ball doesn't drop.
Lakers look atrocious right now. I mean, listen, it's still early and it's a 12-point game. So obviously they can get back into this. But this has been your season's on the line, and this is the effort you put forward in the first quarter. That's not a good sign for them. Not only to win, maybe win this game, but they got to win 3, Chris. 3 in a row.
The crazy part is Anthony Edwards hasn't even gone off yet. He's only got 2 points. Anthony Edwards, Rudy Gobert's your leading scorer in this game. Like, what? Like,
he's an offensive juggernaut. Just look at that. Look at that guy.
How is Rudy Gobert the offensive leading scorer in this game? And the Wolves are up 29.
He's got a full-on like cast on his leg, on his left leg. I don't even know what that is.
That's how you know.
Massive.
Talk to me, Goose. What's up, Chairman? How we doing? Hey, Chairman. Pistons getting back in it, huh?
Detroit basketball.
Ooh, man. If they don't get if
Did I say that as good as Duval?
Duval.
I can't even remember.
Duval. Poor coach.
Chairman, now that you're in here, thank you, and sorry about today. Don't get me wrong, the Atlanta roughed up the Rockies plenty, but the Rockies win number 5 today.
Did they finally get their 5th win?
A dominating 2-1 victory.
Let's
today,
go.
Yeah. We coming.
Rocktober, baby. Don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. It's coming. Oh, Colorado Rockies, man. Yeah, I every time I look, I'm like, are they going to get past 4 wins? Or I mean, I love the number 4, but I really would like it to grow.
Well,
you know,
started popping up that they could end up with the worst record ever. And this was this must have only been a 3-game set. It felt like we lost the Braves like 5 times in a row, but maybe, I just remember now I'm starting to remember the losses more than the wins. There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
Chairman, Pistons should be up 3-2. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit already. If they get that foul call at the end of Game 4, this looks very, very different. But all these games have been tight. I think the longer it goes, I mean, the more all the pressure's on New York. They made all these deals in the offseason to be a contender, and
they're struggling. They're fighting for their lives.
It was one of the worst teams in the NBA last year. So, not to say Detroit's not a good team, but I would not put Detroit in that's not a team New York would think they should lose to with what they've done and how they've built that roster. So we'll see.
Oh, New York, I felt was a lot of pressure to win that series, given all of the situations that took place in the offseason, all the trades, all the acquisitions over the last couple seasons. Mikal coming in. Mikal Bridges was a big acquisition for them as well. They had OG. I mean, they swung for the fences. Can you imagine if they lost in the first round with all of those dudes? The pressure on them to do anything is going to be huge.
Yeah. I just, they're still a team that I don't know if they have a good enough their number 1 star, I don't think is good enough to.
I still don't think
to push them over the needle.
They're not. I mean, this year they're not good enough to beat Cleveland or Boston. I'll tell you that.
No. No, they're not.
Ooh, foul on a 3 for Luka. Julius Randle running out there and making contact. Luka will be at the free throw line for 3.
Always good to foul a guy on a 3.
All right, so let's see. Gosh, that wasn't even close. What is he doing? Like, go straight up. Well, I don't know what Julius Randle's doing out there.
So, yeah, they could escape only being down 9 if he hits these next 2 at the end of the first. In a quarter, they are probably lucky to only be down 9. Honestly, I don't think Minnesota played great.
No.
The Lakers played atrocious.
No, the Lakers are playing awful basketball right now. Right now, the Lakers are shooting. What are they shooting at right now? 33% from the field. 6 of 18, 33% from the field. Not great.
It's not great.
The Minnesota Timberwolves, 46.2% from the field right now. Both teams are shooting terrible from 3. Both teams are just awful in the mid-teens from 3-point range. So they're not shooting well from 3, either of them, but the Lakers just cannot hit a bucket.
Yeah, and not giving up too many easy buckets. And honestly, the Wolves missed a lot of open looks from 3. So we'll see if the Lakers get ignited by a little push at the end of that first quarter, but they don't seem engaged right now. So we'll see if that changes. JJ, what are you doing, JJ? Get your boys hyped.
I mean, JJ, yeah, he's got to turn the ship around, man. LA, Rob Pelinka got his little extension for bringing in Luka. You know, they rewarded him, and now he's got to build out this roster going into. I mean, it's crazy. Think about this, Scotty. And by the way, guys, for all you guys who are here, I have an announcement here in a minute. If you weren't here early in the show, we need you guys to hear the next announcement after I say this next thing. But real quick, before we get to that, remember when the playoffs first started and everyone was making their predictions and everyone was like, LA, Lakers, the Clippers. Clippers are the hottest team. Lakers. They got Luka. No one's going to stop. Like, the LA bias in the media is just wild to me. It's just wild to me. And it spans not just basketball. You see this, we see it with the Chargers. We see it with, I mean, not really the Rams, but I mean, you just see it with all these big markets, right? Especially the Lakers, especially the Clippers, especially like everyone just wants them to be good. They need them to be good. And they just never get treated the same way as if they were not in an LA large market. Like if they were in any other market, you would be able to see the holes. You'd be able to see the deficiencies. And just like you wouldn't have the rose-colored glasses on, right?
Would you say, Chris, they're in La La Land?
Hey!
La La Land? Maybe? You know?
La La Land for
teams.
sure. It's true.
True.
It's just crazy how much the media wants LA to be good. It's crazy.
But now, Chris, if this series goes the way it's looking like it'll go, whether it's tonight or game 6 or 7, I think Minnesota destroys whoever comes out of that other series, Golden State or Houston.
Yeah,
I think they dog walk them.
You know what's interesting to me, and you know, I do get if the Nuggets win, I know who they have coming up. We all know. I will say the Nuggets coming off, and maybe it's just, you know, me trying to justify, you know, a good series, but of all the, I mean, I think the Denver Nuggets have a much better chance of beating the Clippers than beating the Thunder than the Clippers do. A much better chance. The Nuggets put up on a top 5 defense in the NBA in the Thunder. They put up 140 spot last time they played. Like, the Nuggets know how to play and get some mismatches against Oklahoma City. I honestly have seen SGA not have as great of a couple. He's had some streaky games and missed some shots in the playoffs. The Nuggets have been playing some good defense that they hadn't been playing in the regular season. And they're familiar with the Thunder. So, like, I mean, it's kind of going to those division rivalry kind of vibes where you just know what to expect. Now, do I think the Thunder are still the better team? Yes, probably they are. And do I think that the Nuggets have the best player on the court every single game? Yes. Do I think they have the potential to challenge the Thunder and make it a series? Yes. So we'll see. But people forget the Nuggets can put up points on the Thunder.
Let's talk about that. Let's get through this one first, Chris. I don't like,
Okay.
I don't like talking about
That's
things
fair. That's fair.
before it happens.
That's fair.
Bad juju. unless it's the Chiefs, because they are inevitable. So.
They are Thanos. But hey, even
did you
Thanos
hear-
got snapped himself, you know? Ha.
I did see a clip. Nick writes already. He showed the odds-on favorite to win the AFC, and the Chiefs are third. Chris,
Wait. Don't tell me.
it should be pretty obvious who's in front of them.
Bills,
Baltimore and Buffalo.
Bills and
Yeah.
Ravens. Yeah.
Bills and Ravens are like tied, and Casey's narrowly behind them, but still, the team that in the last 6 years in the playoffs is 13-1 against the AFC. Not the favorite next year, Chris. Not the favorite.
There's nothing football related happening. You don't have to find a reason to pitch about the Chiefs.
I do. I just wanted to bring that up because Nick Wright did a segment on it, and
Your
so-
boy.
Your
only
boy.
because he likes the Chiefs.
my boy Nick, knows what he's talking about. And all of a sudden here,
Lakers.
sloppy start, and the Lakers cutting it to 5.
Joker, who's SGA?
Some dude. Some foul grifter that
Chris, have you seen? And I saw it for the first time today. I couldn't even reference what it was. I think I saw it on TikTok or something. But it's these 3 guys that mimic what was like NBA's like first take. It was they mimic Shannon, Stephen A, and Perkins. Yeah, Kendrick Perkins. And they're like, it's actually hilarious because they all 3 can like nail their characters pretty well, and they like even dress up and look like them some. So
I have to go check them out.
I don't know where I'm going
I,
with that.
I may
'cause
not
don't
have
even
seen
know
them.
how to find it. Don't even know how to find it, but if you do, it's pretty entertaining.
I'll have to look it up. I see some of those parodies, especially Saturday Night Live does the parodies of like Kendrick Perkins and Stephen A. and some of those. I have to go check it out. I haven't seen the one on TikTok though. But I'll find them. They'll stumble across my feed at some point. I would think. But guys, we have an announcement. If for all you guys that are here, we at halftime, when this game goes to halftime in 10 minutes and 20 seconds, we will be shifting over to playback.tv so we can watch this game together live. So we will be able to watch the same game on our screen, not some ESPN feed, not some, random score on the ESPN feed, whatever. We are going to be able to watch everything live and react live and be able to talk with you guys in the chat, just like we have been doing all stream long. So we're just going to add a different element to it. But we need you guys to go over to playback.tv. The link is in the chat right now. Playback.tv/ActionLab Sports. Create an account, follow the show, follow our channel, and then we are going to do a lot more of these because this is something that, there's a lot of big names, Scotty, going over to playback.tv. Kevin Garnett's over there. He streams on there, and he's supporting it.
And they basically reached out to us and were like, you guys are the missing piece.
Yes.
You're the final piece of the puzzle. And we're like, fine, we'll do it.
Yeah. Gilbert Arenas, he's over there. You got Jeff Teague. You got some of the dudes that I follow. Jason Timpf, he's a big NBA guy. I follow all of his content. He's He's under the volume with Colin Cowherd's little podcast, The Volume. A lot of his guys are going over to playback.tv, and they're all partners. We want to try to do the same thing. We want to jump in on that bandwagon. So we're trying to be a partner with them. We already are part of their creator club that gives us access to VIP handouts so you guys can watch games even that aren't televised with us. So we could do a lot of fun things with it. We're gonna try to innovate the way we stream over there. So come over to the playback.tv, click the link in the chat. If you have any questions, DM Rec. He's also in Discord. If you need to go give him a holler in our Discord server. But Reckoning will take care of you and get you all situated if you have questions. Right, Rec?
Yep.
Putting him to work.
Yep.
And it's not like Yahoo where they ask for your social security number when
So you're okay, Medic.
You're okay,
creating an account.
Medic. Yeah, you're fine. Poor Medic. He's getting spammed emailed right now.
He'll go over there and they'll probably ask him for it.
Yeah.
He'll be like, oh, this guy is gonna give us his social. It's perfect.
Medic's just
Yeah, scam whoever you can scam. I mean, what?
yeah. Bank account information. I mean, you name it. Medic's he's like, is this normal? Do they ask for this every time? Yeah, they do. They
The
do.
name of your first pet, where you went to high school.
Everything. Bongfoot made my account already. That's my guy right there.
My man.
Let's
Oh.
go. Swing pass out
2-point
to
game.
Rui, my Gonzaga kid right there. Gosh, can you come back and play for Gonzaga, please? We need some dudes. We need some
No, just
dudes.
good. Have a nice day.
Chris, I watched the first round of the Gonzaga or March Madness, and you were convinced they were winning it all.
I was convinced they were winning it all probably week 1 or week 2.
Well, you were convinced
Game 2.
after game 1 of the season
Yeah.
against Baylor.
Yeah. And then they ended up going, including Baylor, they went 1-6 against all the rest of the top. It was that first 1-0, that got me baited in, you know? Joker made his account. Let's go.
My man.
Let's go. I watched the playback series. Watch AMC Classics with Amaranth. Cuban!
That's one of my favorite. What a
My man.
classic.
Cuban, Betty in the house. We love you, Cuban. By the way, Cuban, Medusa, it was a great meeting up with you guys here. It was so much fun. And we got to do that more often.
Thanks for the invite. No big deal.
Scotty was, I tried to get Scotty, but, he couldn't get the best return flight for the night. So he ended up just staying out there.
Abandoning his people.
No, Cuban Betty,
For a little
it
bit
was an absolute blast hanging out. It was great catching up, talking sports, talking life. It was fantastic. So, yeah, hopefully everything's continuing to go well for you and Medusa. But we got to do that more often. We'll do it again. Don't worry. Scotty will join me next time. Lakers, only down 4. Ooh. We might have ourselves a second half coming our way.
We're gonna have a game. Ooh, that felt like a terrible call right there, actually. Maybe I'll just say that after every call in the second half over on Playbook.
Let's see.
Mike, been in the league for 47 years, Conley.
Yeah, that was actually we did the other night when you were gone and we were watching the Avs overtime. We were in that overtime intermission that needed to be way shorter than it was. We started doing like some of the squares, whatever.
The total.
Oh, yeah, we did Podal. And we had to guess the player. So you type in a player's name, and it's kind of like Wordle.
Or maybe you're not explaining it to me. Maybe you're explaining it to the audience.
Yeah. I'm explaining it to everybody. And so our guy, it popped up. It was like, we typed in, who is it, Westbrook first? Or no?
No, I think it was Westbrook second, like Jaren Jackson.
Oh, we did your boy Jaren Jackson in Western Conference, same division. So then we were like, okay. Then it said shorter. So we went point guard. And the thing that gave it away was this player's over the
Older
age
than Russ.
over the age of 62. And I was like, oh, Mike Conley, it's got to be point guard over the age of 62 in our division. Got it in 3 guesses.
I mean, keep in mind, he played. They
He played
were
with
both
Memphis for the
freshmen.
longest time.
No, he played as a freshman at Ohio State with Greg Oden, and Greg Oden died years ago.
Yeah, he did.
So
Yeah,
that's how old he is.
Daddy, chill.
He's a man. He's 40.
Yeah. No, Mike Conley is 40.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Manic, I'm gonna pass on this new thing, guys. I gotta see how it works first.
By the way, I'm glad you love your hoodie, Medic, and I'm glad it fits well. Congratulations, and it was great. You won the bracket challenge, and now you have all the spam emails to go with it because of all the things you signed up for.
Was it worth it to get all that spam for a hoodie?
Damn right, it was worth it.
Damn right. I mean, no one's rocking this kind of gear, right? By the way, we have the store still live, always. If you guys
exclamation point shop or something, I don't know.
exclamation point store, go to the store, ActionLab Sports, ActionLabHQ.myshopify.com. It's in the chat. I just read it to you.
We're
I don't do
sold
that
out
for
of-
everybody.
We're sold out of most items, but you know, we've
Pint
just been hit with
glasses.
a lot of people hitting our inventory.
I'll tell you
I'm
what
sure
though.
you did.
Get it while the supplies last, guys. Get in there now. Don't wait.
If there's one thing that you guys need to cop off the HQ, it's the tall black ActionLab mug. Go get
No, I didn't know where you're going with that.
the tall black ActionLab.
Spicy.
I could just stop right there. No, the coffee mug. I got your attention though, right? I got your attention. You guys, all you can think about is a tall black ActionLab mug. Yeah.
I can hear Rex typing right now. I think he's buying it. I think he's buying it.
No, they're fantastic. Are you talking about Sam Jackson? I like how the Steelers got Black Johnson from Iowa. Black Johnson.
Is his name actually Black Johnson?
No, I don't know if you saw the thing, but like there's like 3 players, and they all like held up their jerseys next to each other, so it read Lawrence Black Johnson.
Okay.
Steelers got the last 2 of them in the same draft.
Black and Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, we talked about Black on the last stream because it's hard to pronounce his name.
It is.
Yeah. Waya Black.
Derpy, I might become an alcoholic if this is LeBron's last game. You know, maybe
It's
just start out slow.
start.
Don't dive right. Don't just dive right into that.
Yeah. No. It's. Yeah. It's. I'm sorry. The inevitable will be coming down the pipeline quick here, Derpy. But Derpy, great to have you here, guys. Halftime. Remember, we will be going over to playback.tv. Scotty, we'll see Scotty's face. We'll see my face. You know.
You see the game.
You see the
but you probably
game.
won't be looking at that much with our wonderful faces.
Go create an account right now and follow ActionLab Sports. We want to grow that platform and have a lot of fun watching live games with you. I get, you know something that if you guys decide you want to come over, I have the power, Scotty. We have the power, you and I, to give out 20 VIP passes where you guys can watch anything we're watching, regardless if you have League Pass or not. I have League Pass, and you can watch with me on my League Pass. Only 20 VIP accounts are able to be given out. So the more active and the more times you visit and spend time watching us on playback, I'm going to need to give some of those out. You know what I'm saying? So, and Derpy already has VIP already. He's good. All right.
Just a big deal.
Yeah.
Derp.
Derpy's already VIP. Let's go. Lakers.
In a bucket, cutting it to 5. Right? I mean, I'm sure this will hopefully it comes down to the wire. That'll make it more interesting on playback. And a lot of these games have in this series, so.
Yeah. Anthony Edwards has had a quiet game, huh? I mean, playoff Anthony Edwards is nasty. He's taking a page out of Jokic's book, like what Jokic did last night, where he's just kind of facilitating.
He hasn't shot a ton, so it could be worse. He could just be.
He is 0 for 5 from 3. He is 0 for 5 from 3.
No, that's pretty bad. It's more threes than I thought he's attempted.
0 for 5 from 3, 3 of 8 from the field for Anthony Edwards. So, but he's still +9, best on his team. Yet Rudy Gobert is leading scorer for the Wolves with 11 in this first half so far.
Just as we all knew he would be.
Meanwhile, you look at the other side here. You're looking at Luka, 8 points. LeBron, 8 points. Rui, 10. The bench kind of struck. Man, the bench is brutal.
Look, Lucas saw someone with a beer and went after it.
Luka.
First row. That's mine. It's mine.
Luka was, I mean, in Dallas, they were taking away his beer. Here, they're just offering it on the court side, you know?
Yeah. It's LA. Do your thing.
Oh, Luka. Why don't come to Denver? Come to Denver.
I'm sure he'd love to.
Team friendly deal. Only make. I mean, we'll give him a solid $8 million a year, and he could play with his best friend.
There's the offensive prowess I'm used to from Rudy. Just a foot taller than everyone and right next to the hoop, and he can't hit the rim.
I'm still haunted by the fadeaway jump shot against the Nuggets in the playoffs, where I'm like, I still get haunted in my dreams by that shot.
In most gyms that aren't an NBA gym, that would have hit the ceiling, Chris. I mean, that thing was in the air for an hour and a half and hit just nothing but net.
Derpy in the chat. F Denver. What you guys got there? Popping ears and uncontrollable breathing. I mean, we do have a little bit of a adaptation to the environment.
Altitude.
It's a little bit, you know, we're here. We train here. We live here. We drink here. You know.
Do you train?
We train in very many different ways.
I run the steps at Red Rocks every day. Every damn day.
All right, sure. Whatever you say, buddy.
Oh, Luka, a gust of wind made that air ball.
Speaking of, yeah, 2-on-1 here for Anthony Edwards.
If he was at altitude, that ball would have traveled further and maybe gone in the hoop.
The only thing about Denver, only good thing about Denver is the weed. I mean, you're not wrong.
There's mountains.
You're not
kind of cool.
You're not wrong. The weed here is absolutely delectable.
Delectable.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's how that works.
It can work however you want after.
I mean, another plus is it's not California, Chris.
That's always a big plus.
Absolutely.
Coming back at I don't know if you're from California for sure, Derpy, but
Too bad you can't be as good as Tennessee, though.
Gabe Vincent coming off the bench here. Gabe Vincent, 0 points in this game.
I forget that he plays for the Lakers sometimes.
So do Laker fans.
Remember when he had like that great playoff run with Miami 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was all smoke and mirrors, and now you know, Gabe Vincent, Vanderbilt, Kleiba coming off the bench. If that's your bench, which it is, God, T's and P's for Lakers, T's and P's for fans.
No, they're okay.
They're starters.
Let's see, and maybe South Park being a thing. Second good thing about Denver. By the way, speaking of South Park, next weekend, Scotty, I got my first ever. Well, not ever. First since it's been rebuilt, Casa Bonita. We have our reservation.
Nice.
Old Casa Bonita. Since they redid it, the makers of South Park renovated everything. it's been like a wait list forever to try to get in, and like now it's kind of opening up more easy to get there. But we're taking the kids, giving them the experience of Casa Bonita.
Nice. We haven't tried to get a reservation. Maybe at some point we will.
Yeah. I mean, you have to pay extra for a waterfall seat, though. Man, they get you on the waterfall seats. You know.
Did you get the water?
We splurged on the waterfall seats.
Wow.
I hear Scotty twice.
Yeah, we splurged. But we'll see. The Phoenix Suns mascot, the gorilla, jumps into the water on occasion. So, it's this part-time job in the off season.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Favorite episode is where Jimmy and Timmy join the Crips. That's a great one. That's a great one. Sky, did you watch a lot of South Park? I watched
a decent amount, but I wasn't like die hard.
Yeah, me neither. I watched a handful of seasons, but I mean, I kind of fell off after a little bit, and I never ended up going back to watching. But yeah, I mean, I do remember that.
How you doing again, motherfucker?
The Guitar Hero episode.
Guitar Hero's good.
I don't know why I remember that one the most, but I love that one. Catch that dragon.
Woodlawn Critters. I always loved which ones? I love Towley. Towley was always one of my favorites.
While you're thinking of that, Chris, I also have the privilege of hearing myself twice right now.
Oh, let me fix it.
Which is lovely.
Let me fix it.
It's not.
And the worst part is when Rec talks, because then I hear him twice.
Everything is now fixed.
Yep. We're back.
And we back.
Howdy, hey.
Wanna get high? He's like,
I think that's the wrong show.
It's like, no, it's he's like, you're a towel. No, you're a towel. It's like literally a bath towel that smokes weed. Like, and then he ends up going, and anytime he turns into Popeye when he smokes weed, and just like the funniest shit ever. Also too, what was the one? Chipotle way, or the World of Warcraft one where Cartman got fat and did World of Warcraft for a little bit.
What do you mean fat?
I was about to say, I thought he was the fat one.
He was already fat.
He got fatter.
Yeah. No. He got just like in his basement on the computer, just wasting away.
Probably munching on snacks like you are right now, Rack.
Make love, not Warcraft. Chipotle way. Yeah. By the way, that's a real thing. Don't. Chipotle will mess you up. Just saying.
I've actually never had it.
Just saying.
What do you mean, Rick? What do you mean?
Never eaten at Chipotle.
Like,
come on, Rick.
Or
I think we got one somewhere recently, but I've never actually eaten it at Chipotle in my life.
Well, now you're banned.
I don't know if we're being punked right now, but it's kind of a lame punked.
kind of a lame. Wait.
Oh my goodness. I've eaten at Chipotle, I don't know how many times. I haven't had it since I got it for dinner last night.
I haven't had it since last night.
Question: SGA or Ants? I would take Ant. Oh, you mean on my team? If I had to pick a player on like that I would start a franchise with, or like just straight up 1v1, or what do you mean?
I would assume the prior to that, Chris. Who cares who wins a one-on-one game?
I mean, pure talent.
Who cares?
Ants. I would go Ants.
I think Ant affects the game on the defensive end more than SGA, and people will say, well, SGA gets a lot of steals, but like, I don't know. I think Ant, when he wants to, when he's focused, is an elite defender, just like he is on offense. So,
and I just love his shit talk. As a Nuggets fan, I hate it because we're always on the opposite end of we've lost a lot to that shit talk, and but that confidence that he brings, that swagger, that I mean, if you're asking me, I would take Anthony Edwards over SGA.
Well, and SGA is too much of a free throw merchant for
Yeah.
my liking too. So,
True. He's not. I would rather watch like the dunks and the high flying. Like I normally, you know, that's the NBA kind of way. Is, you know, you always want to appreciate that. We've changed that mentality here in Denver. Like everyone's like, oh, Jokic isn't athletic or whatever. He's boring to watch. It's quite the opposite. He's incredible to watch. But there are players that are fun to watch. That are, I mean, Anthony Edwards, case in point. Just he's athletic. He dunks. He blocks. Remember that block? He hit his head on the backboard going for that block. Like it was.
yeah,
I mean, he does.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, Chris,
Yeah.
that was so bad.
Yeah, sure.
There's is more padded than my backboard was. My backboard didn't have the good padding underneath it, so had a big bump on my head.
Yeah, sure. But hey, you know, I want to see the video evidence first, and then but I totally trust you.
This isn't just when people had their phones out nonstop recording everything. Chris.
Guys, we will be in 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining. We will be moving over to playback. We will be off Twitch completely and moving over to playback.tv/ActionLab Sports. You will need to go over, create an account, give us a follow, and then we will be live watching this game on the screen with you. So make sure you guys join in over there on ActionLab Sports on playback.tv. We will love to have you join us over there. Same kind of thing. We have the chat. We can actually share more in chat too. There's like Twitch or not Twitter, Twitter embeds you can throw in there. You can throw memes in the chat. I mean, there's so many different things I think that you can do with their chat that you can't do on Twitch. So we're gonna go do that over there on playback.tv. So please click on the link. !live. Rex not doing his job.
Yeah, I don't even know why we have him here.
Yeah.
But I've been saying that forever.
And if you have any questions setting it up, Rec will be able to help you out and do your thing over there. For all you guys who are watching on YouTube TV, i.e. Brendan, you're here too, so it doesn't really matter. Do you get an echo when you're watching us on YouTube TV and Twitch? By the way, thanks for the support, Brendan. We appreciate it.
What do you mean by YouTube TV? YouTube?
Or YouTube. Yeah. Sorry, YouTube. YouTube. Yeah.
It's okay. I'm like, are we on YouTube?
We're on YouTube TV too. Like we're just the
big time
Manning cast over here,
Let's
you know?
go.
Oh my goodness. We're big shots.
In the Ocho.
They should put us on the Ocho. Oh, steal here. Jump ball. I feel like jump balls are like called so quickly now. Remember when we were at the Nuggets game and there was like a 1 second jump ball? We're like, wait a minute.
Not even a second.
It wasn't even a second. And then, it's ridiculous. Jump ball is so ridiculous. I think I just saw A-Rod in the crowd, baseline, courtside.
I'm sure he's there. He's an owner, Chris.
Baseline. I mean, he got a sweet deal. Sweet deal. Cashing in.
Oh.
Luka.
Just gets raked. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no. Luka holding his back.
My neck. My back. No. Wrong thing.
Or you can go Friday where he's like, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. Oh, I want 150,000. Or I'll settle out of court right now for a box of Twinkies or whatever he says.
I wonder if they take a look at that. I don't think it's a flagrant, but I mean, he was going for the ball, sort of. I don't think it's a flagrant, but it was a pretty hard foul. And now Luka's got... He looks like me, just holding his back.
that looks like Scotty after an afternoon with the kids.
No, I'm sitting in this chair for a couple hours, Chris. My back hurts right now. I have to go on my back roller after the stream every time. Every once in a while, midstream.
I don't know how you don't take your back roller just like, I mean, you should have taken it on your vacation.
It's my baby.
Your baby. I've never really used one. I've used it like a couple times, but I mean, is it everything?
I mean, that along with, I also have one of those like little back massagers with the, like, you turn it on, it's got the rolling balls, it's doing a little shiatsu in my back. I use that quite a bit too. Yeah, Chris, they're terrific. I don't know, maybe not for everyone, but they are for me.
Yeah, I need to probably invest in a little thing, little roller, you know.
They are taking a look at it, by the way, Chris. They are reviewing this.
Yeah,
See,
it's a common foul. I mean, I don't think that strikes me as that doesn't strike me as
if he would have made contact with his face, I think it gets to the flagrant level, but it really wasn't. So I think it's a common foul too, and I think that's, well, I don't know. And the other thing, why do they have to? It's like an 8-minute long monologue when they announce what the call they're gonna make is. Can't they just, like, if it say call is confirmed or call is overturned? Like, do we have to go on this long monologue about what exactly happened on the play and what you're doing for dinner after the game? Like, we don't need all those details, Ralph. All right.
Let's see. I think let's see. What did they call here? I mean, Luka doesn't look good.
Luka, he just said "fuck me," so just said that to himself. He does not look good.
No, and that's people. I don't think people understand, from like a sprained ankle to, you know, back issues to like any kind of knee stuff or calf stuff. Like, when you're in these games and you trying to get lift on a shot, he looks like he's 80 years old with taking that free throw. Like, that's going to affect him the rest of this game if it's really a bad, you know, situation with his back. That's not good. The Lakers are cooked if he's not able to. I mean,
well, I think they just took a foul to get him out of the game.
Gee,
That's, wow. That could do it. That could make our playback second half very anticlimactic.
yeah, it's not going to be.
We need to get a little Mr. Miyagi on this real quick.
Yeah, and he's going straight to the locker room. Man, that's not good.
Well, what they're about to do, you can't be in the crowd for, Chris. Gonna get real deep tissue low in there.
Get in there real deep, like,
you know, in the glutes too.
Yeah, it's gonna get pretty deep in there, you know.
Daddy, chill.
Yeah. All the camera angles. All right. Well, it's the LeBron show now. Literally, LeBron is going to be carrying this team on his back as a 50-year-old. So
it's funny that you say on his back is not Luka's.
Yeah, not. Hey. Hello. Yeah, Luka is hurt. They won't be able to win this game without him.
Austin Reeves is about to try and go hero ball. Misses. And this is where the length of the Timberwolves is going to be such an advantage for them, too. Like, without Luka, I mean, his size, being able to... I mean, we saw in the series with Dallas, with Luka playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves, how he was able to kind of be the kryptonite for the Wolves when it came to Walker Alexander and you know, some of their tall, lanky, like, just athletic defensive players. What's his name? McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels. Like, he was able to be their kryptonite. Now they have the length to get through, and we'll see. I mean, this is not good. Size-wise, the Lakers are going to be in a lot of trouble. All right, guys. It is halftime. We are going to be going over to playback.tv here in a brief second. Let me just make sure we don't have anything else in the chat real quick. We mean all of us.
All of us,
and
as in, like, we
that are here right now.
We are in this together.
I will be like Liam Neeson in Taken. I will hunt you down. I will find you. All right. And I will murder your family.
RELA.
Jesus Christ.
That's not.
Relax.
I don't think I went overboard there. That felt like an appropriate,
Yeah.
little take. There.
You guys better be able to handle it too.
You can't handle the truth.
Can't handle that truth that he'll hunt you down. We are going to be shifting over. So again, one more time in the chat, Rec, !live. ActionLab Sports on playback.tv. We are going to be shifting our stream over there. Bonk been throwing out the memes. Go over there now. We will be rating out somebody here, but we will be sending everyone else. Don't go to the raid. Well, that's kind of weird. We send a raid over of however many people.
Come.
Don't come. Yeah. Don't.
Let's just not raid out it. So we.
Yeah,
so no
let's
one
not
gets
raid,
shot.
and then everyone leaves.
That'd be rude.
Hey.
That would be very rude.
Vesio, what's up? Lakers in 7. He's like, playback TV, not on me, over a tree. Lakers in 7. Lakers in 7. Hello, gents, guys. Everyone's popping in. All of a sudden, everyone's
Just
coming in.
popping in at half.
Um,
We're headed to Playback TV.
Vesio, first hit the follow button, guys. For all you guys who are new, hit the follow button, please, because we will be live every Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Always having amazing sports talk and content for you guys each and every single time. But we are going over to playback.tv, and we are going to watch this game where you guys can watch on our screen with us. Same exact situation, same setup, but you'll be able to see the game with us and react in real time with us. So that's where we're going. Playback.tv /ActionLab Sports. I'll put it in the chat one more time. What's up, Broncos? Can't believe that, we're getting all this love right now, and all of a sudden we're bouncing out. It always works that way. Have like a great stream, and, we're going to carry that greatness over. So don't stay here. Follow us.
Follow us. Follow
Orioles live tomorrow. That's the plan. So
you're gonna go live tomorrow?
we're gonna try.
Wow, good for you.
We're gonna try.
Good for you.
Well, it is Avs and Nuggets. So
yeah, that's what I meant. Good for you.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden,
We'll see.
Chris is questioning his life
We'll
choices.
see.
Uh-oh.
We'll
Mama,
see.
Mama Cola is having some issues.
Click on it. Doesn't do anything. It should. Unless you don't have the app. Do you, are you on your phone?
You don't. Oh, well, yeah. If you're, but then it would think that it would take you, prompt to download the app.
It should.
It should.
We'll hang out with you guys. For all you guys who are wanting to go over to playback.tv, we're going to, Diacola, I'll try to get you situated here and get you transferred over. She says no worries. Okay. Well, we'll get you next time, or we'll get you here in a second. One way or another.
Next time.
Yeah. So.
You're not allowed on this stream, apparently. Your own son's banning you.
And I just banned my mother.
Well, now you're banned.
Sorry.
Good job.
Here we are. All right, guys. We will see you on playback.tv /ActionLab Sports. Go over there. Here's the the link one more time as I'm turning this off. That's the link. Click that link. Click the link. Go. Love you guys. We will see you shortly. See you in 2 minutes. Love you.
Bye, everybody.